Welcome back to WSAV News 3 today at 11. A special birthday celebration is taking place in less than a month, honoring the life of a beautiful butterfly baby while raising money and awareness about a rare and devastating genetic condition. Ann Davis is the co-founder of the nonprofit Heroes for Hallie Grace Incorporated. Tyler Cobbs is a member of the organization's board of directors. He's also a local independent entrepreneur who owns Go Assistantly, one of the sponsors of the event. They both join us now with more. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
Well, thank you for turning your pain into purpose. Let's go back to how and why you decided to start this charity.
Yeah. So basically, Hallie Grace is our middle child. She was born in June 5th of 2021. And it was a wonderful pregnancy. I was not expecting anything. And then when she came out, she had a couple blisters on her body. And they figured out that it was this condition, epidermolysis bullosa, which can range from very mild all the way to terminal. Unfortunately, she had the terminal type, so we had her for 3 months and 3 days exactly. The reason we formed Heroes for Hallie Grace was more because as a parent, you know your child.
Yeah.
And Hallie was the type that I believed would give the shirt off her back.
Yeah.
She was wise, she was funny, she was loving. Even though we only had 3 months with her, I learned so much about her, and we just felt like she would want us to help her community. And so that's what we decided to do. It's kind of our way of continuing to raise her.
Yeah, yeah, and continuing to keep her memory alive, because now people know who she is through this organization. You even had a nickname for her, Judge Baby.
Yes.
Right?
She furrowed her brow quite a bit.
So Tyler, tell us how you got involved with this organization and why you decided that you wanted to be a part of it.
Of course. So yeah, I met Ann probably 3 years ago at a chamber event, and I was just, networking, getting to know people, and Ann started telling me the story, the exact story that she just shared with you, and my heart was overcome. Like, there's no other way to explain it. Like, I just can't imagine what you went through as a mom, but also what other families then go through now on a daily basis with children with EB. And the more she explained it to me, and the more she explained what she was doing and the cause, I knew that I could be of assistance in some way, shape, or form, whether it was marketing or fundraising or getting connected with people. So I just said, I'm all in. Whatever you need me for, I'm here. And we've been on this journey together since then. I was added to the board pretty quickly after that.
Yes.
And we've worked together all 3 years, and this is my third ball that I'm a part of, and I just can't wait for it, especially because it's such a special year.
I was gonna say, it is a special year. Hallie would have been 5 years old this year.
Yes. Yep, on June 5th.
On June 5th. And when you talk about her, you have a smile on your face. Why is that?
Because I know that she is no longer hurting. And I am incredibly grateful for the time that we got with her. I feel very proud to be her mother. Obviously, we have moments of grief where we are completely overcome and it feels very unfair. And at the same time, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't want to not know her. And so I believe that she hopefully is very proud of what we're doing, and that one day I'll see her again.
Yeah, I'm sure she is. And children like Hallie, they're called butterfly babies.
They are.
What does that mean?
So EB basically is where you have a genetic mutation that doesn't allow your body to develop a protein to hold your skin together. And so your skin becomes very fragile. So any sort of friction, if you even hold the child sometimes, heat can tear or blister the skin. And so we say that their skin is as beautiful and fragile as a butterfly's wings. And so butterfly has become the symbol for epidermolysis bullosa, and we believe that that's the perfect way to remember Hallie.
Now, Tyler, as the founder, are you the founder of Go Assistantly?
I am.
As the founder of Go Assistantly, what role does your business play in helping them get the word out and educate people and raise money?
Yeah, of course. So a couple different ways. I work on their website, so I am the person constantly updating things on the back end, but also as a local business owner who's been in the business scene for about 5 years now, I've met over 150 business owners. And so I know that if I can just share their story with these other business owners, that they would have the same fire and excitement that I do, and hopefully the same engagement and response as I do. I also, like she said, I'm a sponsor for the ball. This year we're making little macarons for all of the EV families.
Oh, you're fancy.
And I get to make those. I'm so excited. A little baker on the side.
Okay.
But really, it's however I can support, I want to support. And I've been really blessed in Savannah with such a broad network of people. And I want to use that network however I can, because that's what they're there for. And so I'm so happy to help however I absolutely can. But yes, the main ways are sponsoring, marketing, making sure the social media is all good. I don't do that as much anymore, but just making sure that their virtual presence is as present as possible.
Yeah, and the foundation has a three-part mission.
Yes.
Tell us what that is.
Yes, so our main mission is raising awareness, because it is known as the worst disease you've never heard of. And I believe if you've never heard of anything, you can't want to help it, right?
Yeah.
So first and foremost, we raise awareness. We have a podcast called Grace, Grief, and Grit by D. Daniels Media, who is also on our board.
They're amazing.
We have a documentary on YouTube called Butterfly Warrior, the story of Hallie Grace, done by Devin Olson Media here in town. And so we do all of that along with some other things. And then, of course, we fund research because, again, we want to provide as much help as possible with treatments and an eventual cure for those still fighting. And then the final thing is connection, and we really connect with those in the EB community and help them in any way we can. So we provide things like memorial boxes to those who have passed. We call them butterfly bundles for the new babies that are born. And then we do what we call our Wings of Care initiative, which is anything that they need that they can't get from a larger organization. So things like a bandage changing table, or a mini split in their house to keep it cooler, or a blender for their G-tube food, or whatever we can do. We help wherever we can.
And in order to do that, you need the community to help as much as they can, because
100%.
you're trying to raise money, and that's where this big, nice, beautiful, fancy, because of Tyler, event comes in. Tell us all about that.
Well, and I think it's more important than just the event, too,
Yeah.
because there's, like Ann was saying, there's so many needs that these families have, and the expenses can get as much as $20,000 a month just for bandages.
Wow.
Yeah.
So when we talk about the ball's amazing, right? But the ball is one source that we use to raise funds for this event. And really, there's a bigger mission here. We have to find a cure. We have to help these families. We have to be readily accessible and available. The memorial boxes are such a big thing that I love that we do. It's such a big part of just letting the families feel seen and known and cared for. So yes, the ball is big and wonderful and beautiful and it's gorgeous and everyone should go. But it's a bigger mission than that, and it's important that we understand that and understand the volume that their organization is doing worldwide as well. Like, it's such a big, big cause with such little effort behind it, but the little effort is powerful, and a lot of it happens with Heroes for Hallie Grace.
I love
and it's just wonderful to be a part of that.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
So if they can't come to the ball,
Yes.
Yes.
although if they can, obviously join us.
Please come.
But there's many ways to support on our website, hallieflies.com.
Yes.
If they can attend the ball, though, this year is very special.
Right.
It falls directly on Hallie's birthday, June 5th. So we are having a heavenly birthday party on Earth. It's the birthday party I feel like she's going to let me have for her. She's probably not one to be in the limelight, I feel like.
Yeah.
But she's like, all right, Mom, you can do this 1 year. So we're going big.
It's going to be glamorous.
It's going to be this. The theme is Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Hallie Grace turns
Yes.
5. It is actually getting pretty close to being sold out. So
Yes.
if people want to buy tickets, they need
Do
to
it
do
now.
so now.
Right.
There's a butterfly release, which is our signature event at the ball. We're going to probably release about 120 butterflies this year. We have a wonderful dinner by Suspenseful Flavors Catering.
That's right.
We have got an amazing silent auction. We've got a great DJ and photo booth by All About You Entertainment. It's at the Charles Morris Center, which, as you know, is gorgeous.
And see, we have it all there on the screen.
Amazing.
So
Right
you're taking my
there.
job.
Right there. I'm sorry.
Tyler, thank
I'm
you
sorry.
That's okay. Thank you for joining us today. And you can find more information, because she said everything that was on the full screen. And see this interview again anytime by going to our website, visiting wsav.com/community corner. We appreciate you and everything that you are doing.
Thank you
you
so
again
much
for
for
having
having
us.
us.
Thank
Yes.
you. Stay with us. We'll be right back.